Hey, Addison here, and I am just walking out in these beautiful Vermont woods and had an insight that I would like to share with you about marketing and creating things that the world actually wants and needs, and that you can actually build a business on long term. So, there's this pattern I've seen that we're all aware of humans. We're so smart that we get infatuated with our own genius. So we start a business, we're marketing, we're creating products, and then we're just like, oh, dude, what if we took this widget and added this new sub widget to it? How amazing would that be? I bet a lot of people would like it. I think it's super cool. Let's do it. And then, so we go through with it, and then end up either bombing and not making any sales, and a lot of time and energy wasted, resources wasted, or maybe you do make a lot of sales. Maybe you package it up really well and then sell a bunch of it. Unfortunately, if it's really just a bright shiny object that you've packaged up really well, then that's a recipe for long-term resentment from your customers, lots of refunds, whatever, and just not a sustainable business model to really base it that way. So instead, I recommend we look to the first producer ever and the best and the most prolific, which is nature. Just look all around us. I just want to show you something here. So here we have some viney things. I am not a botanist. I don't know much about it necessarily, but what I do know is that these vines grew here without anyone's supervision, without anyone's help. They are the naturally arising product of the conditions that are present. There's the moist soil, there's years and years of leaves and whatever creating this amazing pile of compost, and then the vine seeds or whatever, or the leftover roots and whatever it is, it was already there. But so all the conditions are present, and so the vines growing up is completely natural. It's completely congruent, and we can aim to do the same with our offers, our products, whatever we're creating for other people. We can do the same. We can open ourselves and adopt the perspective of everything, and we can look at the naturally arising solution to the needs and conditions that exist already, to the wants and needs of the people that we seek to serve, and we can make whatever it is we're making in alignment with that. So in contrast, I would like to bring your attention over to this thing, which I don't know what it is yet, but here's an example of something unnatural and out of place. Let's pull it out from the ground. Oh, it is in there. It is in there. So this thing's some kind of stuffed animal that will never break down, full of this stuff, and it might just be something's ass sticking out of there, actually. That's hilarious. It's like a tail. There's the butt of some long forgotten stuffed animal. But it's not part of the natural conditions around here. It's not a product of natural conditions, and so it sticks out, and it doesn't work. It doesn't become one with everything else that is. Like these vines, these are going to die at the end of the year, before next winter. All the leaves, everything on the surface is going to wither away and become part of all of this. Become part of the soil that will give birth to the next generation of plants. So, yeah, I could keep going on about my opinions on litter and, my lack of knowledge about plant life. But I don't know about plant life, but I do know that as a person who is buying things and living in this world, it means a lot more to me when someone takes the time to actually produce a solution to an existing problem and to actually fill a hole that's already there instead of trying to carve out something new for themselves. That just only leads to resistance and to shitty sales. So, yeah. There you have it. Marketing naturally. Rock on. Oh, and if you enjoy this line of thinking, then I recommend you hop over to addisons.blog, where I post up all sorts of articles and all sorts of stuff about marketing, about creativity, about songwriting, about music, about adventures, about mindfulness, about meditation, about whatever tickles my fancy that day. So yeah, hop on over, check it out. Let's expand our minds together. Rock on.